Hey, welcome back to Armored Core. Let's pick up right where we left off. So there was a cryptic communication between someone called Cinder Carla and Walter at the end of last episode. That was after we went to investigate a boss empty facility. So let me look at the mission quickly the previous mission as I give a recap. So if you go to sortie and replay mission, okay, you can see investigate boss arsenal number 2. This is what, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So we went to the facility and there were like these cloaked enemies there. We had to detect them using scans and like they'll cloak themselves. They'll go invisible if we move too far away from them. So we track them down and we kill them, and then we go underground. Not underground. We go to a well, apparently a water reservoir. So this boss arsenal, like boss facility, had a water reservoir. We go to investigate it and find that it's actually a choral response. I don't know what a choral response is. It's just there is choral coming through there. It's something that was tapped from an underground vein, and Walter says that was not the choral that we are looking for. And then Walter gets cryptic communication with someone named Cinder Carla. We don't know who she is. And then she asks about 617, which is presumably a different AC pilot. And how we are doing with the enhanced humans. And he talks about 621, which is us, and that Gen Force have like talks about the emotional response of Gen Force and like how it can be unstable, and that we have to pick and choose our battles. So at the moment we have battled for and against all of these corporations. We have fought for Defang, Arquebus, not Defang, Balam, Arquebus, and uh, RLF. Okay, because boss like, and we have fought for them because the last mission, which is for investigating boss arsenal, that is contracted by the Liberation Front. So next mission, like leaves us in a cliffhanger last episode, because next mission he says that he's not from any of the corporations. It's something different, and he says that we'll understand once we check the briefing. And I haven't checked the briefing yet. Let's see what that mission is. Attack the Watchpoint. Oh, okay. So Watchpoint is another term that Cindercarla dropped. She said that something's in Watchpoint. I'm playing it right like after the last episode. So I don't exactly remember. I haven't reviewed my footage yet, but I know that Cindercarla had mentioned that something was, yeah, we should hit the Watchpoint or something. I think that's what she said. This is 380,000. So this must be a really huge mission. Northern Belius Watchpoint Delta. Attack base / destroy infrastructure. Eliminate the SG squad in Watchpoint. Wow, what's an SG squad? And destroy the device in the control center at the heart of the complex. Destroy the device in the control center at the heart of the complex. And you have an orange arrow at the bottom of the briefing. It says concludes chapter. So this is apparently the last mission of chapter 1. And we don't know who's handing this mission. Maybe it's Cinder Carla. We'll get to know who she is. Okay, let's go. Briefing.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it.
Okay.
Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
Okay, so couple of different points to note there. Number one, let me reduce the volume so that I can listen myself think. So number one, I think, is the fact that PCA forces, they've only been mentioned in the very first chapter. Planet side PCA forces. Is that peacekeeping authority? No, PCA, Peace Corporation. I don't know. Maybe it's like the police force. and corporations can't be seen attacking this place. And that's one thing of note. Okay, we are going to take on PCA forces. This is the first time we are going to do that, except for that initial fight with that helicopter. Second thing, this sensor is there to monitor a dormant vein. Okay, so we know that coral has gone kind of silent, and people are still trying to see if there's the coral survey is probably trying to see if the coral survey is probably trying to see if there is still active coral that can be mined from Rubicon. That's probably what coral survey is for. And this used to be a control valve. Is that what he said? I think this used to be a control valve for the dormant veins, or basically just a sensor. Maybe not even a control valve. It's just a sensor for the coral flow in the veins. But right now it's just monitoring the dormant veins because there is no coral flow. There isn't much coral flow right now after the fires of Ibis, right. So Cindercarla wants us to destroy the sensor. It could just be to take down the PCA forces for some reason, but it could also mean that the dormant veins are no longer dormant, and they don't want the sensor to detect that. So that's why we probably are tracking the central sensor, right? That makes sense. It could be just that they want to take down PCA for whatever reason. It could also be that they don't want PCA to detect that the veins are becoming active again. So that's a speculation that we can have. Okay, that being said, I don't know what kind of build to go for. Let's stick with this because once we encounter difficulties, we're gonna switch it out. And we have completely solo this mission. And I think this will probably have a really tough boss fight at the end. Maybe the boss fight that we saw in the gameplay trailers, where it had like a bunch of projectiles coming out from like a skeletal structure outside it, like a cubic, like not cubic, like a spherical deployment unit comes like out, like it stretches out from around the AC and then deploys a bunch of projectiles. You remember that boss? Maybe that boss is coming up. We don't know. Yeah, my AC is mediocre at best. It's not a focused build. It is like a bunch of things cobbled together. But we'll see how far we can go. I don't want to be equipped the pulse blade yet, so we'll see. Sorry.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything.
Okay, Walter. Oh. What is this?
It's go time, 621.
Are we dropping in from a helicopter? Really? Oh, this is how we drop in. Okay.
Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
So this is how we drop into a mission. You see the initial parts of this cutscene, but I never realized what it really was.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Okay. Damn. Probably gonna replay this mission so many times. Probably the boss battle too, if it's tough. Wow, what is that? Is that a huge turret? Let's stick to the left side so that we can go behind it. See? Looks like a turret, right? Unaware. Love the music. Come down.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted.
Oh god.
It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging.
Oh god. Bit too slow. Jesus Christ. Taking a lot of damage.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup.
No, you don't need backup.
I can't get through to HQ.
Okay, someone's...
Isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Yeah. Walter probably handled that so that the cavalry isn't coming.
50
Yeah, I'm doing very poorly, of course. I should have taken out that turret long time ago.
AP at 30%.
Look at how it, like, it smokes up after. Oh god, come on, don't hit me like that.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Who's that? Who's that? I think maybe it was just the booster running out. See, you can't boost that high. I had to use a higher elevation. Now, obviously, I'm using X to jump, so I have to kind of use a different grip. Oh god, come on, why am I so bad? Maybe we can climb into the left side. I don't think they'll let us go there though. Oh, will they? Yeah, apparently they will let us go here. No, we can't. Oh, we can. Unaware, unaware.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Where are the snipers?
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
God, who is that? Alright.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
Okay, where is the direction? Thank you. So if we loiter around here for too long, Walter's gonna give us a direction.
You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center.
Mm-hmm.
The target's inside. Make your way in.
Okay, it's a single bridge though. That's connecting. We have to rush through this open ground where we have no cover. They can fire on us, so it's kind of dangerous. Oh, so I forgot what the name of this mission was. God damn it. Is it Operation Watchpoint or just destroy Watchpoint? Attack Watchpoint? Something Watchpoint. It's just it looks and feels nice, so I should say. Sticking around. Oh, cutscene.
Attacking a watch point.
Sulla.
You're an
Sulla.
incorrigible handler, Walter.
You're incorrigible. Okay. That's a pulse
How
gun.
many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Yeah, I hate fighting ACs. They flit around so much.
Is that Sulla?
Sulla.
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If only you had a different master.
C1249.
Yeah, I think it's gonna kill me.
Remaining.
God damn it.
Died at 620. Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let him bait you. Focus.
No repair kits remaining.
Oh, the vertical launchers. I don't know how to deal with the vertical launchers. Honestly. God damn it.
50%.
Yeah, he's wrecking me. Where did it even go? Oh, no, no.
What a Gen 4 slot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
AP at 30%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Come on, come on. I know you. I know you'll go down. I know you'll go down now. But his health is so high, though. I can't really do anything. Okay, I think we're gonna die any second now.
Ammunition at 50%.
Another dead dog. Was it
Okay.
worth it, Walter? Their blood is on your hands.
Okay. How should we handle this? How should we handle this? I'm trying to think. So if we okay. What makes sense? I think the plasma is doing decent damage. I don't know if this will ever hit. That's a problem. Plus we don't have the energy footprint for it. Maybe we can try to be a bit cheeky and get in some pulse blade hits. Machine gun is lower damage though. Okay, let's try something like this. I'd love to use a shotgun too. Two. Firearm specialization. Let's go for something with a bit more armor points. Because I don't think we're gonna be, our main source of damage is going to be something else. What about tank treads here? By the way, I haven't tried the tetrapod legs yet. As you can see, I haven't even bought it yet. Should probably do that sometime soon. For tank treads, if I use this, my boost speed will be very low. I'll be tankier. And instead of pulse blade, I can maybe wield dual weapons. I don't know if dual weapons would make sense for him. I need to try out. If I put a different leg for us, just looking at the boost speed. This means we have much less armor points, you know. Let's see.
You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Okay, let's watch the cutscene one more time.
Attacking a Watchpoint. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Oh, we could equip the pulse shield, by the way, or a pulse buckler.
Sulla. Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. Only you had a different master.
Oh, sorry.
C1249. Sulla. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 620.
Oh god, come on. I should see that coming, you know?
Remaining.
Where'd he go? Can I at least see him for...
620.
Oh god.
Dead?
Is
Which
he...
ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
Wait, I got hit?
Gen 4 slot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right
Oh
training.
god.
Shame you'll have to die here.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
He's good.
At 30%.
I had to... I had to be prepared for that shot, by the way. I'm usually not. It's a bad...
Right hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay.
Was it worse than Walter? Their blood is on your hands.
So I think I'll switch out the machine gun with the assault rifle. Everything else should be okay. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. So let's just switch out the assault... Sorry, the machine gun with our regular assault rifle. What about this? It requires energy. It's an energy weapon. Okay. Okay. And I need to make sure I have a way to boost out after my energy, the pulse blade strike. That's something that I would be. I shouldn't use the last vestiges of my energy to use the pulse blade. I should hold some in reserve so that I can back out after that pulse blade attack. Because he probably dodges at least one of them if I do the two swipes. Instead, I could also use the single strike. If I like time it correctly, I can like charge up the pulse blade strike and do a larger damage one instead of the double swipes, because I think he'll probably get rid of the second swipe, you know. So let's restart from wait shoulder. Okay, I think let's switch this shoulder to this one. I don't know how long it takes. So is that homing lock time? Homing lock time is faster. Reload time is faster. Homing lock time. Okay, let's compare. Homing lock time, effective range, guidance, directed adjustment. Okay, this maybe a little bit less damage. Uh, yeah, it's a little bit less damage. Does it take longer to reach though? That's what I'm trying to see. Not the reload time or the homing lock time, but how fast it goes, you know? I don't think that's... Yeah, that's not... We can't find that from here. But that's fine. Let's try it out. Oh, wait. Let me switch it out and then try it. Okay, I'm not. This one has much higher damage. And total rounds. And max lock count. But takes much longer to uh, lock on. Homing lock time is 0.3, 0.8 compared to 0.3. Guidance, direct adjustment, effective range is less, which is fine. We'll probably be doing close range stuff here. But it'll it'll overload the current energy and load. So it's fine. Let's just try this build. It's a good fight. It's just he flits around quite a bit.
You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
I kind of want to keep watching the cutscene, but I know it's not useful.
Sulla.
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If only you had a different master.
C1249. Sulla. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621.
I don't.
3 kills.
Where is he?
We're 619 and 620. Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Yeah, I need to use the boost.
AP at 50%.
God damn it. Jesus Christ. That pulse blade is taking so much damage. Doing stupid things too.
AP at 50%.
One of Gen 4's line. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
I hate this pulse blade thing. It's just too persistent. See, that's the thing.
50%.
After that boost and like using the energy blade, I'm left wide open because I can't dodge back out. Oh god.
AP at 50%.
Walter, stay away from the Watchpoint.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Like,
Forget about him, 621. You did good today.
is that the? No, that's. I think it's going to be
Penetrate
a.
the control center and destroy the target.
Is that the final boss in this? I don't think that's a. Okay, maybe that was the final boss. He was a tough fight, you know. You got a combat lock from him. Maybe a bigger. This is a bigger boss. Oh, see, there's a supply Sherpa right here. God damn, this is going to be an insane boss fight, isn't it? Of course it is.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
Oh, wait, what? Is that it? Mission complete?
Good job, 621.
If that's the case, then we didn't need the supply shop. It probably added to the cost. Yeah, it probably added to the ammunition and repair cost.
Wait, no.
Okay, there is a boss.
621, get out of there.
Boss? No. So it was not a sensor, it was controlling the coral from overflowing or something?
Who are you? An older type of augmented human. 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Ayre, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Hmm.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with Henry.
Okay, so the AC just carried us all the way back. Okay.
I've identified an approaching enemy.
It is that boss.
I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you.
Okay. I don't know how to call her. Is she Ayre?
System reactivating combat mode.
BALTEUS. Oh, no.
Craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 50%.
You already.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
How do I boost 3 times? Is that how I get rid of all the projectiles? No. Stop shooting me. No. I can't see you.
AP at 30%.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Okay, so my primary assumption is that we'll have to dodge them at the moment they collapse in. So let me. I don't want the gem legs. I need my bipedals back. Give me my normal legs. Thank you. Let me get a booster. Missile performance instead of precise targeting assistance. I don't think we need it though. I think our pulse. Sorry, what's its name? Like my assumption is that the pulse weapons would take out pulse armor, right? And kinetic weapons won't really do that. So if that's the case, let's just equip. I don't know if this is good or this is good. Let's just use the laser handgun. And on the left hand, oh, imagine if you had 2 laser handguns. That'll be cool, right? But I think we should also have some. Oh, we have the energy blade, which is really good, obviously. Should have some normal damage too. Obviously, we need to switch out the core so that it supports more energy. Switch to this one and maybe get a different generator. Yeah. And then I don't know about this build. I don't know how the laser handgun is going to perform. I haven't tried it yet, right? So I don't know. Let me just try. then we'll see. We may be stuck here for some time, honestly.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I
Okay.
looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Let's just look at the boss patterns for this run, okay?
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Maybe let's just use boost. What about that? Do you think that's a good idea? So during the boost phase, we don't really take that much damage. But after the boost phase, after we've hit the BALTEUS, the boss, we just stuck there and all the homing missiles come after us. So I think for the right hand gun, I don't even know what I'm doing with the right hand gun. So let me switch back to my assault rifle for that. Maybe even laser. I'm not sure if this laser. We have a lot of energy capacity. You see, that's hopefully that extra energy capacity is being used for energy recovery, like speeding up energy recovery. That'll be nice. What about this? Does this make sense? Because we can only really pepper shots at the boss, you know. So let's see. I'm still unsure about how to dodge these.
Combat mode.
Did it take some damage?
It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
2 repair kits remaining.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%. At 30%.
Yeah, the boosting, it doesn't really work. Let me focus on the combat for a bit. When an enemy is close to being staggered, make sure your weapons aren't about to reload or overheat. You need to be ready to exercise maximum firepower against the target while it's vulnerable. Manual. Thank you. It's a good tip to keep in your mind. Let's stick with the same build. Try again.
Main system, reactivating combat mode.
See, we take so much freaking damage. I hate that.
It's an autonomous PCA meaningful damage.
Okay, I really need to try to figure out how to dodge that last thing.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Ah, see? Like, when we calm down after the evasive maneuver, then he does the little cannon shot, which always gets us.
At 30%. One repair kit no repair kits remaining.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
He has so much health.
That massive dose of coral really killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Okay, I think for the first phase, whatever this phase is, staying close to him.
Raven, get clear.
AP at 50%.
God damn it. Oh, he's using. What is he doing? Jesus Christ. Oh, you're like, calm down, calm down. He's going berserk.
AP at 30%.
There it is.
I'm sorry, Raven.
I'll probably have to reduce the music after a bit, after a while, when it gets too difficult to focus on the boss. But let's keep going for a few more attempts.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Where is he?
AP at 50%.
Thank you. Oh God.
30%.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
We didn't really utilize that. We did barely any damage.
Offline for now. That massive dose of coral really killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
One, two. Yeah, I can't figure out like when to. I can't figure out when to hit that. Phew. No, wait. Don't get frustrated. Let me. Maybe instead of this, you can try the laser handgun to see how that feels. The thing is, I can barely focus on shooting because I'm trying to
System,
dodge
reactivating
things.
combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its
I'm
pulse
missing
armor
that.
to inflict meaningful damage.
Wait, how did I get hit? I don't know what got.
I'm sorry, Raven.
I don't know what got me that last time.
system. Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
How did I get? Oh, I think I took the machine gun damage.
2 repair kits remaining.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
One repair kit remaining.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. We're taking your console offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
At 30%.
The pulse blade is screwing me so many times, you know, because we just pause after that initial attack from pulse blade. No, the machine gun fire is just too.
AP at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Okay, now it's gone into phase 2. I don't know. I can't see the, I can't see the missiles that it's launching. Just goes so far high up, and
I'm sorry, Raven.
okay, I'm probably going to be silent for the next few attempts. Just trying to figure this out. Maybe if I have any ideas, I'll let you know. But otherwise, let me
Main system
try to focus.
reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Oh god, the machine gun damage. Jesus Christ. I don't know when he chooses to use that, but that thing is so damaging.
2 repair kits remaining.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
So now it's second phase, and he's just like Oh my god, he's just wrecking us now. Why did I do that? Jesus Christ, why did I do that? I'm just clicking buttons, you know? Just scared and just clicking buttons.
50%. AP at 30%.
What's that supposed to do? Okay. Nearly unable to get close to him.
AP at 30%.
Oh no, I didn't have energy to go up. Okay. Stay close to him during that first phase. Don't let him spam his little heat-seeking rockets, like homing rockets.
Activating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
No, don't use the shotgun. I hate that. You should not use the. God damn it! Why did I suck so hard? Encounter. One, two.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
He escaped that. Screw you.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral literally killed you. Please, you have to focus on movements.
1, 2, 3. What the fuck?
No repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Light shoulder ammunition at 15%.
Where are you?
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
So the second phase, I don't even know what to do. He swings,
AP at
double shots,
10%.
swings. Just back away from him. That's all that I can do. Oh god.
30%.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Okay, let me focus.
PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Jesus, that was so bad. The thing is, I still don't know which way to dodge and what to do. So it's not even about execution because I still don't know what to do. For the missile, you can see I can just hop and like dodge. That's sufficient.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I'm taking your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of...
Okay, some of the rockets got us, but I think during the first phase we have to be extremely aggressive and take him down fast, and then second phase we'll have to figure out later. Let me see if I can redo that first phase.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
God damn it. Okay, let's try maybe hard lock on so that I don't have to worry so much about.
Now's your chance, Raven.
Hard lock on lost.
Comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
No repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Okay, another thing I wanna do is just go to camera settings and increase camera speed. I don't wanna deal with having to take so long to turn. Thank you. No repair kits remaining, so I'm gonna die probably. So
Raven, get close.
okay. Alright.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Just have to be more focused.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. BALTEUS.
Okay, I just need to get used to the
You'll have to break its pulse armor to
larger,
inflict meaningful damage.
greater speed. That, oh god, that explosion damage fucks me up. Honestly, I jumped and dodged.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
And I was too close.
AP at 50%.
See, for that I can't see that he's where he is. Just... So I think what you have to do is just
50%. AP at 30%.
just not be at such a close range that we can't see the cannon shot coming. Do you think we should equip a cannon on our left arm? I'm really addicted to the pulse blade, you know. Maybe something like a cannon or a bazooka makes sense. Your right arm. For the shoulder weapons, I'm not even like thinking about them, you know.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
50%.
Ha! I hate the machine gun fire. Come on. Why does it feel like I am the one who's getting hit when I'm using the cannon?
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
One repair kit remaining.
He's baiting us with that.
50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comm slug offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on moving this.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Raven.
I think I should focus on like the patterns and not focus on the weapons so much. So I think I'm gonna stick with one build until I am super confident with it. So I am going to switch back to my energy blade for the right arm. Let me switch back to either the machine gun or this one, depending on the effective range. Ideal range is 190, 200. This is 115. So this is 190, effective range 247, 236. Okay. Okay, maybe let's just stick with this.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Ha! Come on! I dodged. Okay, maybe I was dodging it a little too early.
50%.
Got hit by the cannon is the one that's wrecking me, and then followed up by the goddamn missile fire.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
1, 2, 3, 4. See, I have to be up in the air if I'm trying to do that.
At 30%.
Need to reduce the camera speed back a little bit.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
Okay, I think I accidentally inverted it. Yeah, I don't want to invert this. Serious.
I've taken your comm slug offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Can't see you, mate. Where are you? God damn it.
I'm sorry, Raven. I'm sorry, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get... I'm sorry.
AP at 30%.
I'm sorry, Raven.
At 30%. AP at 30%.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Like hit. AP at 30%. At 30%. AP at 30%.
System, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, BALTEUS. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comm sling offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. Get clear. Evasive action, Raven. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Percent. AP at 30%. AP at 30%.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. BALTEUS. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Light ammunition at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
right-hand ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%. Right-hand ammunition at 10%. Left-hand ammunition at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right-hand ammunition depleted.
The enemy can't take much more.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 10%. Left-hand ammunition depleted. Right shoulder ammunition at 10%.
You had to. Punch him to death. What? Jesus Christ. Alright.
Enemy systems down. It's silent.
Alright. Alright.
Raven,
Hmm.
you need rest.
Yeah, I do.
But first, a warning.
Okay. Oh. Is that coral?
The coral surge you were swept up in,
Hmm.
that was just a glimpse.
Okay.
A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
Hmm. We don't have any guns. See, we only have fists. Then contact. Base pay, bonus pay, expenses. Ammunition cost. Yeah, I did. Jesus Christ. I think we are at a loss. You know, base pay was 280,000. No, we are not at a loss, but you know. Additional reward from Walter. Okay, Walter just gave us 100,000 for no reason. Okay, alright. Probably had to fight that boss
Friend
like
of mine
20,
sent me this
30
observational
times.
data.
Hmm.
Look, 621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality.
Mm-hmm.
It's headed straight for the central ice field, across the Allian Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company.
Hmm.
Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant.
Okay.
You said you could hear a strange voice in your head.
Yeah.
That's a common side effect of old gen augmentation.
No, it was someone.
Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven, the coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area.
Hmm.
And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark.
Hmm.
Raven, I have a favor to ask.
Go on.
Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence.
Mm-hmm.
I have to see where they're taking us,
They meaning coral?
how this struggle over the coral ends.
Hmm. Who are you?
As a Rubiconian.
You have a notification from someone?
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode.
That's a
2
standard.
new messages.
I've got some business to attend to.
Hmm. Who'll take care
I
of
need to
me?
hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up.
Hmm.
And that's an order.
Shh.
Raven,
Oh god.
I
Yeah.
see your handler is away on business for now.
Yeah.
About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already.
Who are you though?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Wait, are we? I think Walter doesn't even know that Ayre exists.
Registration number RB23, call sign Raven. Your records have been updated.
Hmm.
E-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
We invite you to hone your technique.
Yeah. Okay. Offline mode? Sure. I put my system on standby as I took a rest. So maybe it's that. Did we unlock any new parts? Okay. Burst assault rifle. Burst rifle. Burst assault rifle developed by Bose. This weapon offers high accuracy and spontaneous fire thanks to the burst-oriented design, leading to its mass production for use by new recruits. Okay. Gatling gun. This will be nice. This will be quite heavy though. Gatling gun developed by Defang Core Industries, equipped with overwhelming rapid-fire performance and sustained firepower. It embodies domination through material superiority. Mantra of Defang's parent company, Palam. Oh, napalm bomb launcher, grenade launcher, laser shotgun. What the hell? Laser shotgun developed by Archivist. True to style, this weapon remains reliable at medium range. Charged to concentrate the laser, producing an energy explosion. Linear rifle, same thing. Pile bunker. Ah, see, look at that. You've seen this in the even in the CGI trailers. You've seen this. Pile bunker developed by Balam. This weapon gores the target with a massive steel pile, obliterating it through sheer physical force. Charged to prime the firing hammer, enabling attacks that are enhanced by explosive damage. God damn it. Missile launcher, handheld missile launcher developed by Furlong Dynamics, a masterpiece of Furlong's second-gen lineup. This weapon is capable of multi-locking up to 4 targets. Oh god. Lots of new shoulder weapons. Plasma missile launcher. Missile launcher. Greatly to build up a facial strain. Double barrel grenade cannon developed by Melnite. Commissioned for medium weight ACs, its combat size reduces its explosive power, but the double barrel format makes strides towards resolving the issue. Resolving the issue. Sure. Oh, we have pulse buckler, different type of pulse buckler. High initial guard only deploys for a short duration. It can used to predictively deploy in anticipation of when enemy attacks will land. Missile launcher. Split missile launcher. 3-cell plasma missile launcher developed by VCPL. Proximity fuses trigger plasma explosions, creating a damaging area. A light compact weapon suitable for a wide range of builds and capable of multi-lock. Sure. Oh, we have a new head. Wow, that's an asymmetric head. What the hell? Expanded head part developed by Schneider. This model further improves on stability but with higher energy burden, resulting in excellent performance in aerial combat. Okay. Oof. Look at that section jutting out in the front. Lightweight copper developed by Elcano. In keeping with Elcano's roots in producing and forging steel, this model exhibits craftsman-like flair, being light while providing reliable defenses. Oh, we have armor-plated arms. Wow. Okay, I think we are reaching a point where we really can't experiment with all parts because there's just too many of them. This looks nice though. High load capacity. New booster. I'll check this out on my free time and see if anything makes sense. Anything makes sense for our build. It looks interesting. We want to change our build. Also arena. I feel like once we do arena, maybe we'll get these OST chips. Maybe it's from arena that we get OST chips, and we like. All through that last fight, what I was thinking was if we had the weapon bay, which allows us to switch between shoulder weapon and arm weapon, that would have been so good because we could have carried the pulse weapons and maybe carried 2 extra pulse weapons on our shoulder, or just regular assault weapons on our shoulder to do damage when the AC is down. You know, not the AC, the boss was down. Under stagger. Yeah, that's something that I was considering. Pulse armor. See, all of this could have helped quite a bit during that last fight, but yeah, we just used our normal weapons to do that. I had to switch the build so many times, and I think that's one of the big issues that I personally might face in this game. It's just that you go into the fight, you fight for like maybe 10 minutes, and then suddenly back out, wondering and imagining if our build, like my build, would work or not, or if I should switch it out. Just that that option being present, plus not knowing what strategy might work for a boss, that results in a lot of experimentation, but it also results in a lot of wasted time because I don't know if I'm executing things right or if my build is like really bad, you know. This is a similar issue I had with Elden Ring too, because you reach a boss and you go in with your summons and you're like whatever cookie little build you have, and maybe it just won't work with that boss. So this is a more extreme version of that because there's so many parts and so many playstyles that we can have. And yeah, that last boss, I think another aspect of that last boss that is difficult for me is it's like we can't clearly one, like when you get too close to the boss you can't really see what he's doing, especially in that second phase when he does the fire attacks. When he switches around for the fire attacks and like sweeps the area, we don't know where it's coming from, and you have to back out to see that. If you are too close to him, and my pulse cannons obviously have to be really close because it kind of the spread on the pulse cannons is quite high, so it has to be really close if you need to hit the boss. So most of the time I'm trying to stay close, and when I'm trying to stay close I can't really see the fire attack coming. That's one. And the same situation, not as extreme, but it's still present in the first phase where it has that hand cannon that does insane damage and kind of a shotgun that does the same amount of damage. Not just damage, it stops our AC, you know. And if you're too close to the boss, you can't really know the direction the cannon's coming from, and you don't know which direction to dodge to. Sometimes it makes sense to like just do a small hop, like just hit the X button for a small second and then hit the square button. Like square is for dodging and X is for jumping. If you do that, most of the time it works. But if the AC is like if the boss is above you and like you are right below him and he tries to do that memory that reflex won't work, because if you jump up and dodge, already during the jump phase you are just getting hit by the cannon. At least that's what I felt, and I had to maintain a medium distance to make sure that I'm not getting hit by the cannon. I can't really stay under him all the time because he's going to use the shotgun and the hand cannon. So it's a tough boss, but it also is it's made worse, not worse, like it's made more difficult by the fact that the animations and the tells, they are quite fluid. You can't really tell when, like for example, for the first whole of the fight I was trying to fully dodge the missile barrage. There are a few variations of the missile barrage that the boss does, right? But later in the fight, I like playing many times, I realized that if you keep moving, you can just boost moving, not quick boost, just normally boost moving. You can kind of like get rid of most of the damage. You don't have to keep dodging. If you keep dodging, you have to dodge like 3 or 4 times, and at the end of that 4th dodge, after the missile barrage ends, he's ready with the hand cannon and shotgun, and you just die. You don't die, you just get eviscerated to that final few doses of damage from hand cannon and shotgun. So to work around that situation, you have to keep moving with the, like for the missiles, don't let the missiles don't move far away. Like what I understood was you move towards the boss when the missiles are being launched and kind of circle around him, and most of the damage will be avoided. The missiles would go, like it'll be trailing you just behind, it won't hit you, and it'll go to the ground. And for the last 2 rounds maybe you can dodge, but even then you have like after that 2 dodges you still have some energy left to dodge back out of the hand cannon and the shotgun shots. And make sure that you dodge in the reverse direction for the hand cannon. That's another extremely important part. Like if you're moving towards the right side, and if you dodge towards the right side, the hand cannon's probably gonna hit you because he leads, the boss leads your movement with the hand cannon shot. At least that's what that's the feeling I got. And later on, I tried to I held back on dodging in the same direction and dodged in the opposite direction, and most of the time it works. But if you are like, if the boss is right above you and you can't really see where he's positioned, then it was a bit more difficult to get that right. And I think I did get it quite a few times in the last few attempts. So that's that. It is a really tough boss, and one most frustrating part for me was the missile barrage. Like I didn't know how to deal with that because I couldn't know when to dodge. I was dead set on the idea that we had to dodge all three or four missile barrages, and the moment that the missile speeds up to hit you, that's the moment when you have to dodge, or like it should be at the last moment. But the animation for, or like the speeding of that missile is quite fluid, that we couldn't clearly discern when to dodge. It's not like there's a green flash and you can dodge, right? You if that's the case, then it's a little less immersive, but you immediately know when to hit the button. So that's an extra layer of added difficulty that I shouldn't say extra layer of added difficulty. It's just the nature of not having it gamified, like not having the animations be arcadey enough that you can understand the right movement for dodging. It's all part of the world, and they do give a bit of a tell, but it's not visual, like it's not discernible enough that you understand that quickly. So there is that little bit of learning process that happens when you're fighting the boss, and that learning process can be frustrating if you are like, oh, I don't want to waste time trying to learn. If you just tell me when I have to dodge, I'll dodge. There's an extra learning process that needs to happen before the execution starts happening, so that's one discernible, like I think throughout their boss design, like throughout all the boss designs, that has been evident. If you check back in some of the Sekiro bosses, like there are certain deflects that you have to time in like under 300 milliseconds or something. For that, they don't use fluid animations. They show a gleam. The sword gleams. I don't know if gleam is the right word. There's a glimmer in the sword right before the enemy strikes you, and that glimmer, even though it's not arcadey, it feels right for the setting, and that glimmer is sufficient for us to like respond to it, because we are just looking for the glimmer. We're not looking for the fluid. We're not looking for 0.3 seconds after he starts swinging. You're just looking at the glimmer, and whenever he glimmers, you can just hit the dodge and dodge or deflect, and it just works. So but if you consider some other game like say Doom Eternal, and you're fighting a marauder and he has a green glint in his eye, that's pure arcade, right? There's no reason for his eyes to glint. Like it doesn't take away from the immersion, because you're not immersed in the game, you're just playing the game at that point. It is kind of an arcade game, and it buys into that that side of it buys into that without, like, they're not hesitant in buying into that philosophy. So they just make everything arcade. Here they can't make anything arcade. Plus it's a bit more difficult if you need to attempt multiple times and learn the timing, instead of having a clear visual sign that it's the attack is coming. So that frustration, I think it's going to carry through for other bosses too. I have to be really focused, and most of the time I would expect the game to tell me. It's an issue on my side, that I would expect the game to hand me that clue directly, and most of the time it's not there. It's more subtle, and I have to work for it to understand it. So that frustration, I think, is going to carry through to other bosses too. When I play them and I don't understand, and it's going to be amplified by the fact that I'll be constantly doubting my build, wondering if my build will work or not, or if my generator has to be adjusted, like my booster has to be changed so that the dodge window is longer. I had to do that for this fight, actually. I had to change the boost so that I changed the boost so that the initial boost duration and the initial boost distance is slightly larger. It's probably in the recording when I made that choice. So with that decision, that initially I made that decision assuming that we had to dodge all the missile barrage had to be dodged. We couldn't just like glide past it. So that with that decision, yeah, there's so many variables like that, and you're constantly wondering if we need to change any of them. So that's another aspect. Okay, I was really enjoying the story and the build-up and the revelations, and that boss kind of took the wind out of me, and I was frustrated. I took a break and I came back and I got through this time. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be this is the last boss for chapter 1. I feel like there are 6 chapters, and this frustration is going to I had to find a way to work around this frustration, or I'm not going to have a good time, at least at the end of the chapter when I have to fight a boss like this. But yeah, that's the rant. We'll do the arena next episode, and I don't know, I'll think around with some of the parts and see if anything makes sense. But yeah, we'll call it an episode here.